Our first program learning outcome assignment revolving around education calling was our prayer project and character analysis. As I said before, that was our first project for the semester, and in that project I talked about how my connection with God grew a lot stronger and a lot more during my grandpa's cancer process and treatment in his last couple months here on earth. So I talked about in that paper my relationship with God and how it grew over the last year. Additionally, I talked about how a close family friend of mine who I've known for 20 years who had Down syndrome, he was my reason for wanting to specifically become a special education teacher. And I talked about how I didn't realize he was my reason until after he passed and stuff. And I did talk about how my senior year of high school I did take an art class with special education students, and that's what made me want to become a teacher. And I really liked special education, but it wasn't until after my family friend's death is when I was like, you know what, he was my first interaction and relationship with someone with a disability, and so he was my ultimate overall reason and my drawn and comfortability with people with special needs. And so in that paper for the program learning outcome, I talked about my growing relationship with God during my grandpa's cancer process, and then I talked about my family friend being my reason to wanting to become a special education teacher. And so those were my callings.